you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm doing this makeup look that you can see on me right now. It's very nice and glowy. It is definitely quite high coverage and it's, I think, more or less reasonably affordable. Today I'm using a lot of Wet n Wild products like this one here and this one here and this one here, and I am also using a few Wet n Wild brushes. Recently, quite a while ago, Wet n Wild was launched in India and it was surprisingly affordable. I was very happy about it, and I happen to have this that I purchased in USA, but thankfully this product is now available in India, so hey, I have a chance to use it on camera. So that is what today's video is about. It is an almost completely full face of makeup using Wet n Wild. Meaning the makeup is full face, but not all of the products are Wet n Wild, just all the products of Wet n Wild that I own. That seems like a seriously confused introduction, but what is not confused is the makeup tutorial that I have done. So if you like what you see right now, it's glowy everyday, slightly bronzy, pinky, very summer appropriate, I think. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. If you like what you see, then we'll start off in 1 minute.
I'm starting out with some moisturizer. This is the Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer with SPF 15, but you can go ahead and use something without SPF if you're going to be going in for some flash photography today. Then I'm priming my face with the Lakme Absolute Blur Perfect Primer, and I'm concentrating it on my T-zone, but I'm applying it everywhere including my neck and just blending it in with my hands. My primer for my eyes is going to be my concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 20, and I'm just blending it onto my eyes. This is going to cancel out any veining or any discoloration that I may have. And I'm setting it on my eyes with the face powder that I'm using today, which is the Wet n Wild Photofocus Pressed Powder. I'm setting it with just an under eye setting brush right now, and this is going to create a nice even base on top of which my eyeshadows can blend well. My eyeshadows today are going to be the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. The entire look is made with this, and I'm starting out by blending this transition color into my transition area, just using a fluffy Wet n Wild brush. Then I'm going into a smaller detailed crease brush with the other transition color that you can see, and doing a little bit of detailed crease work right here. Now, using the same color that I used on my crease, just on a fluffier brush, I'm applying it to the outer third of my eye, as you can see, and blending it and reapplying till I get the color intensity that I want, but I'm keeping the shadows blended. Then I'm taking this pinky gold color right here on this packer honor brush. I forget what it's called, but it's by Real Techniques, and I'm just packing it onto the rest of my lid. This is the main lid color for today. It's mostly shimmery gold, but with a slight pink undertone to it. Then I'm going into this more white gold color onto a small detail brush. It's an angled brush actually, but you can use any small detail brush that you like. And I'm using this on my inner corners to give them a bright pop. Okay, next I'm moving on to my face again with the concealer, Maybelline Fit Me number 20, and I'm applying it under my eyes, as you can see. I'm applying it quite generously just because I do have a lot of eye bags today, and I'm applying it in a reverse triangle form, as you can see. I'm also going to be applying it down the bridge of my nose and to highlight the entire center of my face, the center of my forehead as well, my cupid's bow and my chin. Then I'm going to blend it using this flat top brush by Wet n Wild. This was a great purchase. I really enjoy using it, and if you guys want, I can do a nice review on it. This is the same brush that I'm going to be using later on to blend my foundation as well, but it's so nice and flexible and just the right amount of fluff in it that it blends well, but then it goes and fits in all the nooks and crannies, as you can see over here. Okay, foundation. The foundation today is the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I have all the shades and prices listed in the description box just because off the top of my head right now I don't remember what they were, but I'm using this on my face with the same brush as I used for my concealer, and blending it away. This is a nice liquidy light foundation, but it has pretty high coverage, and if you don't use a foundation with SPF, you can use it for photography as well. I'm setting my face with the Wet n Wild Photofocus pressed powder, as you can see. So I'm starting out by setting the underneath of my eyes, and I am then going to go ahead and set the rest of my face as well, as you can see over here. Okay, it's time to contour a little bit. I'm using my Bahama Mama bronzer by TheBalm Cosmetics, and this contour brush is by Real Techniques. I'm just using it to hollow out my cheeks a little bit more, give them a little bit of a tan color. I'm also using it to contour my nose. The brush that I'm using right now is a part of the eye brush set. I believe it's called the crease brush, but I'm not sure. I'll have it mentioned in the description box. And I'm just using this to contour my nose just a little bit, because it's the right shape and size for me. Now to bronze my face, I'm using the Kiko Milano Flower Bronzer. It's a matte but very warm bronzer, and I'm taking a very small quantity just on the perimeters of my face and my jawline. As you noticed, I didn't contour my jaw just because I wanted to go ahead with my bronzer. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm keeping the bronzer away from the center of my face, as you can see, so not anywhere near my nose. Next, my blush is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Ombre Blush in the shade The Princess Diaquiries. I think it's a play on the word The Princess Diaries, as you can see here. And the brush that I'm using is by Real Techniques. It's their blush brush. It's a nice pinky blush, this one, and it's quite pretty. My highlight today is, I'm really excited about this. It's the Wet n Wild Highlighting Powder, and it is in the shade Precious Petals. The highlighting brush that I'm using right here is the setting brush by Real Techniques, and you can find all of these easily in India, albeit it's not very cheap, but go ahead, you can find it quite easily. So I'm using the same highlighter on my nose, my cupid's bow and chin as well. I moved back into the eyes, and I decided to work my lower lash line with the same shades that I used before. So this shade right here is the pinky champagne shade before, and then I went in to the lower crease color, the darker of the two transition colors in the palette, and I topped off my lower lash line with that. Okay, next up it's time for eyeliner. I have the Wet n Wild Megaliner in brown right here, and I'm using this to just very simply line my lash line. I'm not making a wing out of it or anything, it's just a simple lining, and I have fast forwarded through it because it's a simple process. There's nothing special about lining your eyes. Next, I'm tight lining with my Faces Magnetize, I forget what it's called, Mageteyes Kajal. I'm just tight lining my upper lash line with this, upper waterline with this. And my mascara for today is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, and I have to tell you guys, it's a wonderful mascara. I can go into details, but if you guys want a proper review, go ahead and put that in the comments below, and I will be happy to review this mascara for you. I typically just go in with one coat of mascara. I also apply mascara on my lower lash line, as you can see, on my lower lashes. My lipstick for today is this Rimmel Kate Moss lipstick, and it's in the shade 104. I had to look into the screen to tell you that, but I have all the details listed in the description box, so go ahead and check that out. And with this lipstick, my makeup look for today is done.
And it's all done. So as you can see, it's not very complicated. The steps that I'm using are not anything that I haven't used in the past, and it's not very high maintenance, but I love the effect that it has given me. It's a very glowy makeup, and if you guys want to have a dedicated review of any of the products that I've used today, some of them are very new to me. As you know, I've only used them 2 or 3 times before this. But so far this is what we look like. It's nice and glowy and comfortable, but it's very full coverage, and it's very daytime appropriate. I have gone looking like this to work for about a week now. Every single day, just the lipstick changes. So that's what we have. Please tell me that you guys liked it. If you did, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I should have said that in the beginning of the video. I don't know why I didn't. But go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications button, and you can become a part of my notification squad. I would really appreciate to see your name up there in the comments as well, and I would love to see you. Follow me on all of my social media. All of my social media is listed on the screen right here, and it is also listed in the description box. So go ahead and follow me everywhere. I really hope you guys are not weirded out by my weird midnight ramblings, and I will see you in my next video. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.